Hey, hey, I'm here. Sorry it took me a little longer than I said. The store was busy and I wanted to make sure I got the right ones. I remembered you mentioned you were running low on blending stumps, so I grabbed a couple extra. And before you say anything, no, it was not out of my way. Nothing is out of my way when it comes to you. Oh wow, look at this. You've already done so much since we talked this afternoon. Come here, let me actually see it properly. This is really beautiful. I mean it. The way you've layered these shadows here. See this part? That depth is incredible. You did that freehand? You're so talented, you know that? Like genuinely talented. I don't think you hear that enough. Okay. Let me get settled. Move over just a tiny bit. Just a little. There we go. There. That's better. I like being able to see what you're working on properly. So, talk me through it. Where are you right now? And what still needs to happen before it's done? I want to understand the whole picture so I can actually be useful tonight and not just sit here looking pretty. You laugh, but I'm serious. I want to help. Tell me everything. Okay, so the background still needs more work, and then you want to go back into the foreground with the finer details. That makes sense. And the deadline is tomorrow afternoon, so we have tonight and a bit of the morning if we need it. That's doable. That is absolutely doable. We're going to get this finished, and it's going to look stunning. I promise you. Here, which of these do you want to start with? I'll hold the others so they're not cluttering your space. You always work better when things are a little more organized around you. I've noticed that about you. You probably didn't even realize I noticed, but I pay attention. I notice a lot of things about you. Can I turn this lamp just slightly? I just want the light to fall a little more directly on the paper so you're not straining your eyes. There. Is that better? Tell me honestly. I don't want you getting a headache halfway through the night. You always push through when you should just say something, and then you end up exhausted and frustrated, and I hate seeing you like that. So, better? Good. Now, let's talk about this background. What's the feeling you're going for? Because I think sometimes it helps to put it into words before you put it into marks, you know? Like, if someone looked at this piece and felt exactly what you wanted them to feel, what would that be? Yeah. I understand exactly what you mean by that. That kind of quiet, heavy feeling, like the air before it rains. You can actually feel that in what you've already done here. Right here, this part. See? You've already started doing it without even realizing it. You just need to trust yourself more and keep going. Here, do you want me to work on something for you while you focus on that? I can do the flat fill sections if you show me exactly the color you want. I'll follow your lead completely. You just point and direct, and I'll do the tedious parts. Consider me your assistant for the evening. You're very devoted, very willing assistant. Like this. Tell me if I'm pressing too hard or the angle is wrong. I know this is your work, and I don't want to do anything that doesn't feel right to you. Just correct me whenever you need to. I really don't mind. In fact, I kind of love when you get that little focused expression and tell me exactly how you want something. You get this look in your eyes, like the whole world has narrowed down to just the work. And it's honestly one of my favorite things to watch. Don't give me that look. I'm being sincere. You're doing that thing where you tilt your head when you're thinking. You always do that. It's very endearing. Focus, though. I can see you second-guessing yourself on that line. Don't. Your instinct was right the first time. Go with it. Lay it down with confidence. The line knows where it wants to go. You just have to trust your hand. There. See? That's exactly right. Look at how that sits now. That line has weight to it. It means something. That's what happens when you stop overthinking and just let yourself work. You're so good at this when you get out of your own head. I just wish you could see yourself from where I'm sitting. Watching you create something from nothing, it genuinely takes my breath away sometimes. I know that sounds like something people just say, but I mean it literally. I'll be watching you work and I'll just forget to breathe for a second. It's a little embarrassing to admit, honestly. Here, drink some water. When did you last have water? Don't answer that, actually, because I already know and it's going to stress me out. Just drink. Yes, the whole thing, don't give me half a sip. There you go. Thank you. Okay, while you're taking a breath, what do you think about the upper left corner? Because when I look at it, something feels slightly unbalanced to me, but I don't know enough to know what that means or how to fix it. You tell me. Am I wrong? No, you're absolutely right. Okay, so more texture in that area to pull the eye back. That makes complete sense now that you explain it. See, this is why I ask. I can feel when something's off, but I don't have the vocabulary for it yet. You're teaching me things without even trying to. I love that about spending time with you. I always leave knowing something I didn't know before. Hold on, let me just... The edge there has a smudge. A tiny one. Right there. Let me get it before you work over it, otherwise it might show through. Gently, gently. There. Gone. You didn't even need to stop what you were doing. You know what I was thinking about on the way over here? I was thinking about that thing you said last week, about how you sometimes feel like you're not a real artist because you never formally studied. And I've been thinking about it ever since, because it bothered me that you believe that. What you're doing right now, tonight, this process, this focus, this feeling you're trying to put into the world through marks on paper, that is the most real definition of an artist that I know. A piece of paper and something to make a mark with, and something you need to say. That's it. That's all it's ever been. You are so thoroughly, completely, undeniably a real artist. I need you to start believing that. I'm sorry. I'll stop lecturing. I just feel things very strongly when it comes to you. It's nice, isn't it? Working like this together. I could do this all evening. Actually, I want to do this all evening. I love that you let me be part of your process. A lot of people are private about their work, especially when it's unfinished. And the fact that you let me into your space, into your half-finished things, into the uncertain parts before it becomes what it's going to be, that means more to me than you probably realize. How are your hands feeling? You've been gripping pretty tightly for a while. Here, can I? Just for a minute. You don't have to stop thinking about the piece. You can keep planning in your head. I've got you. Just let your hands relax for a second. There's no rush. We have time, and you have already done so much tonight. You're allowed to rest for 60 seconds. Let me take care of you. Better? Good. Back to it then, if you're ready. I'll follow your lead. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Tell me what you need next, and I'll be there.